First of all, I want to welcome everybody and thank you for joining us for this wonderful event on a glorious June afternoon. Today marks a very special occasion for Sidwell Friends School as we name this middle school in honor of Bruce, Stewart, and Andra Jurist. Time goes by very quickly. It's hard to believe that almost 4 years ago, in the fall of 2006, we opened this fabulous facility and rejoiced in our Platinum LEED status. This extraordinary facility would not have been possible without two elements. And the first I want to thank are the members of our community who supported this campaign and also supported when we came back to them again to ask them to support the naming of this building in honor of Bruce and Andra. To all of you, you have my sincere thanks. There was a lot of vision that went behind this, but without the commitment and support of donors, none of those dreams could be realized, and today they are. And of course, the second piece of this that couldn't have happened without is the leadership of Bruce and the support of Andra, his extraordinary wife.
It's hard to believe that it was 5 years ago, in the spring of 2004, that Josh, in his early days as chair of Call Us Friends, the $56 million capital campaign that funded construction of this building, invited my wife Mimi and me to join him in the drawing room at Zartman to solicit our participation in the campaign. As we entered the room, I remember Josh calling across the room, "Mimi, there's something you need to know." When John was speaking to us at the trustee retreat a year and a half ago, I wondered, what has John been smoking? I thought he was nuts. I remember saying, looking down from 30,000 feet, we as a governing body are trying to select an architect to, as an analogy, design railroad passenger cars within which education can take place. Many thought I was nuts, but not Bruce Stewart. He had already done some legwork. For many months, Bruce had been asking us as a full board, what should we be teaching today that will be relevant to students when they graduate in 2020? In response, a vision began to emerge. Kids come to school to learn about English, math, languages, science, and environmental studies. We think of each of those as vertical lines of content. What if we took that last one, environmental studies, and made that a horizontal line and made it the context within which kids learned about English, math, language, and science? Wouldn't that be exciting? Bruce's enthusiasm for the middle school was contagious. Whether he was speaking to a large group of people or speaking one-on-one with donors, he was able to make the potential of the middle school real. He spoke of how this building would become a member of the faculty, with its systems and design teaching students each and every day. Today, that vision has been fulfilled. It is therefore only fitting that this building be named after Bruce and his wonderful wife, Andra. In my 59 years as a member of this Sidwell Friends community, I've never seen a team be more persuasive. In this case, making what initially appeared to be a wackadoodle idea turn into a truly remarkable reality. Bruce and Andra have been leading the school in word and deed since they arrived at Sidwell Friends 11 years ago. Please join me in thanking Bruce and Andra for their unswerving dedication to Sidwell Friends School. It's my pleasure to formally dedicate this building to Bruce B. Stewart and Andra B. Jurist Middle School.
To see that vision, that dream become a reality, and to see the generosity of so many of you fuel that vision was an extraordinary journey for me. And one of the things that certainly has said to me is having passion about what you think is right and just and appropriate is an incredibly powerful thing. And I just had this wonderful experience this past week of visiting with a number of our graduating seniors at special events and activities to celebrate them. And let me tell you, those young people are riddled with passion. And they got it right here in this community because so many of you demonstrate that so powerfully on a daily basis. They are young people who are going to take us a long, long way on lots of important journeys in science, in education, in morality, in peace, in justice. And this building will continue to fuel that for years and years to come. So Andra joins me in saying to all of you, thank you so very, very much for letting us have this extraordinary opportunity to share with you now and well into the future this incredible facility. Thank you so very, very, very much. God bless you.